Hello everybody and welcome to episode 3 of Kingdoms SMP. And as you can see, I cannot remember if I had full diamond armor in my last episode. So I do have it. And I also enchanted all of my tools somewhat. And as you can see from what's in my hand, I've also got villagers. Especially here, we got a silk touch one and an unbreaking one. We still need a mending one. So that's one of the few things we're gonna try to do today. But before we do anything like that, we need to finish two things that were unfinished. The first thing is this field. This part of this field is the only part that's not completely unfinished, except this one, but this one can stay like this until I, figure out what I want to do with that area. But this area is done. The field is just gonna end here, but it's not done. So we're gonna do that. And the second one is we need to, I see our villagers here, grew up, that we bred, finish the farm that I wanted to build underneath this house, specifically a pumpkin farm, because there is no better way than pumpkin farm to get a lot of emeralds. So once I sleep through the night, let's jump into a time lapse of both of the farm and the field right now. It's done. Our farm down here is done. It's making pumpkins and it's glorious. I like how it looks down here. It's kind of minimalistic, but I think it's the right amount of minimalistic. But now we need to do a different thing. You might be wondering, what is this thing I was referring to? And it is the farm that's gonna be underneath the second house that we're gonna build today. We are gonna build this house. This will be a new complete house because, as I said, we still need a house for our mending villager. So I am planning to do that. But underneath it, there is one thing we needed quite a lot. And that thing has something to do with this. And you might already know that I'm referring to honeycombs. Because, let's be honest, while I like the way oxidized copper looks, I think the unoxidized version of copper looks way better, especially for the theme that we are going with. But for that, we need to wax it. And for that we need a bee farm. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna make a bee farm. And for that we need to find some bees, just like this. And now we have 2 beehives. I forgot to record collecting the first one, which surprisingly also had 3 bees in it. But that's fine. So now, with everything ready, I'm gonna farm the bees off camera so we get more bees, more beehives. But since that's not entertaining, at least not entertaining enough in my opinion, I think I'm gonna, be merciful and skip this part for you so we can jump right into the time lapse, which for me will take maybe few hours to get to, and for you it's happening right now. It's done. Successfully finished this whole interior. This house, again, is for librarians. Mainly because I really need a mending villager, since my boots are starting to run out of juice. And also as a bee farm, as you could see in the time lapse. We'll wait for night to before we put the beehives in, but as I said, it's gonna take a while. So while we're doing that, we can try to get some of the villagers actually into their new home. Now, I don't know what. I know I want mending, and the last one is kind of like, if there is anything that we can use, why not? That's kind of the deal. We just need to get these villagers. I don't know why they love to just be on on this chest. They love it for some reason. Don't know why. What's so special about it? Place that down there. Good. Can I do this? I'd love a good wind charge. Oh, okay. There's a chance I got it. Oh, we're set. Alright, so you two are now out. And it's dark, so we can quickly use this to put down the beehives. I don't have the glass on me. I need the glass. To close it down. Where's the glass? It's here. Alright, so we got the glass now. With this glass we should be perfectly capable of making sure the bees don't escape. So, just quickly do this. That's done. And I hope that the villagers are not being murdered with that small bit of night. You well, this sucks. So I guess we're not gonna transform the new villagers. But that will be it for... Is that an iron golem? What are you? What the heck? Awesome, I wanted to do that. Well, you stop this. I guess we're gonna harvest the iron golem that grew in our field. This is a truly magical experience. Alright, so I'm gonna breed up the villagers again and to put them inside their house, but all of that will have to wait for next episode. We also need to put shears into the dispensers, but I'm gonna do that you know, behind the scenes, because this is gonna be it for this episode. It is a shorter episode, mainly because there were no interactions with other players, but maybe next episode will have more interactions. I don't know, honestly. I had quite a lot to do this week, and also next week, so I will see how much free time I'm gonna have to actually make these episodes for you. But with that, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.